Du, amikor jest? Puszti! Ratolj!
Son of Saul. So I finally got to see Son of Saul in the cinema. Although the film is actually from 2015, it had a delayed release here in Germany, so I had to wait till next year to watch it. And suffice to say, it definitely would have made my top 2015 list. If you guys haven't seen my review for the top 2015 films, then click on the link here. Guess my Zootopia review will just need to wait a bit longer. Son of Saul is a story about a Sonderkommando, a term that was used in the Nazi concentration camp for Jews who worked at disposing the bodies. During this chaos, Saul, the main character of the film, wants to give a young boy who may or may not be his son a proper Jewish burial. And this is where the main story begins. Now there have been countless number of Holocaust films in the past. So much that there's almost no new way to present this horrendous topic. Holocaust itself is such an emotional and powerful event that it always takes away something from the filmmaking itself. But believe me when I say this, Son of Saul is quite an accomplishment in the art of filmmaking and will be an unforgettable viewing experience. The whole film is shot with a close-up of our main actor, and from his perspective, we get to see and hear the inhumane acts happening in the background. Most of the body disposing gas chambers are either blurry or never even shown in the film. The horror is mostly conveyed through the reaction of our main character. This really brought a new sense of perspective to the period of Holocaust. Now, I usually don't talk about the sound editing, but it's simply brilliant and poignant in this film. The cries and German slurs in the background, along with the claustrophobic framing, really brought a haunting atmosphere to the film. And as it turns out, the sound design of the film itself took around 5 months. It's truly awesome to hear such level of details in a film. Not only that, but the cinematography by Matthias Erdőly is truly outstanding. Each scene can linger on for 5 to 8 minutes, which brings an unprecedented sense of realism to the film. The film is shot with a 40mm lens, which was quite useful in creating shallow depth of fields throughout the film. Son of Saul really reminds me of one of my favorite films of all time, Come and See. In both films, you see the characters' face and emotions change with each passing scene, making you feel their anguish and fear, a sense of hopelessness that surrounds them all around. It's really hard to imagine that this is László Nemes' directorial debut. This Hungarian film really builds a concrete basis for his promising career, and I really would be interested in what he does next. Now, the theater that I went to in Berlin was merely half full, and that's a shame cause most audiences don't want to face a serious topic on film. But in this case, not only is it beautiful filmmaking, but a reminder of the failings of our human existence.
Demonic side for me of what the Nazis did is to force the Jews to be part of the extermination process and soil them.
The great accomplishment that Son of Saul has achieved is its refusal to sugarcoat or dramatize any of the events that happened during this time. This film won the Best Foreign Film Oscar this year, and this is one case where I can safely say that the Academy got it right. The film features fantastic performances and technical achievements, but there still might be a few pacing issues here and there, but that's just nitpicking. It still remains to be seen how impactful this film really could be in the near future, and Son of Saul gets a solid 4.5 stars out of 5.
Was ist der Anlass Ihres Besuches, wenn ich fragen darf?
Putzen.
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 Oi, oi, oi. Putzen!